do you make of the draw? I think it looks quite sticky, quite stinky. I don't think it's an easy. I know people go, that's quite bland. I think people go, oh, it's a bit kind of meh. But I think it's a tricky one.
Final as well. That's the headline, now, isn't it? Roma obviously at home as well. There's tricky games, Champions League kind of teams are coming up against them. I think it could have been kinder to Celtic, but I still expect them to get through to the knockouts. If not, then there's something seriously going wrong there.
Well, I don't think it's guaranteed. Genuinely,
I don't think it's guaranteed.
I
don't think it's anything to fear in the Europa League, to be honest. With some of the teams, there's no proper recognised global.
Just get back to the career Amati.
I know, but I think there's an opportunity for Celtic to progress now. They've got the new signings in. They start building momentum, start getting around a game, start building connections. I think there's an opportunity for Celtic to progress. And obviously Brendan Rodgers is hell-bent on obviously making Celtic competitive again in Europe.
Well, this is the thing. I think Celtic's summer of woe failed them to prepare for the Champions League, but I also think it's left them ill prepared for the Europa League. Like the Europa League without a recognised, probably proper first choice right winger.
There's gaping holes, of course, but I do think they've got enough in the squad to get through. Like they had enough in the squad to get past Carrier Almaty. Didn't happen. I think that obviously that was so early on in the season. There was a lot going on. The noise, obviously, off the field with the protests will probably rumble on for weeks to come. But in terms of Brendan Rodgers, he made it clear what his focus now is just on getting results and starting to get a bit of momentum and hopefully, Celtic can start off well tomorrow.
I think they need to try and get a place in these knockout stages, and then get to January and then tool up. Because I think Celtic fans should demand some sort of European run at some point. Because it's not happening.
I mean, it's crazy to say.
This knockout record is abysmal.
But it's crazy to say. Celtic fans have been spoiled with the Champions League football for the last 3 seasons, and there was actually some punters last season that said, "Oh, I wouldn't actually mind a crack at Europa League."
Well, this is my point. As I was saying about not preparing properly for the Europa League. A lot of fans would probably thought, "Well, it's not the worst fallback really, because they make a chance of a wee run and seeing some knockout ties, because that's something that's been really lacking." Celtic's knockout record has been so bad for years. I mean, there's been some decent European runs. I mean, the one in Rome and all that stuff. I'm talking the Europa League group was one, but it's been pretty ordinary at best for years. So that I just don't know if this year is going to be the year. Genuinely, I think it's an awkward group. They need to be in the mix in January and then tool up in January to have a shot at it. That's when we should. That's when it's going to see the ambition. Think if they're in a good shape, 10 points on the board by January, you think they get a couple of good signings and then they can go and see how far they can go in the competition. Because I think punters are desperate for it. They're desperate for a quarter final or something like that. Nobody's expecting somebody to go and win the thing. Do you know what I mean? But a couple of ties, a couple of knockout ties, and a decent enough run.
It's long overdue.
I mean, if teams like Bodo Glimt can get to the semi-finals of the Europa League last year. I mean, I know that's I hate that they bring up they can do it with the Bodo Glimt.
I know, but it's a valid point, though.
Of course it is. I mean,
Rangers got
to a final in the Europa League 10 years after being the fourth division. I mean, so that's incredible. So Celtic fans are right to think, you know what, going to give us a wee run this thing. We're going to be in this competition and give us a run. But so what Celtic try and do it. It starts here.